So right now I'm looking at them, looking through their picks, right? I think right now we have Trash versus Casper.
Yes.
For our very first, for our very first round, I would say this is for the top four. So right now Casper has picked Singtu and Bennett, and Trash has picked Ayaka from where I'm looking at. Interesting. What do you think? What do you think is going to be the team comp?
I see that Casper is actually securing like two of the best 4-star supports, whereas Trash is just picking all the 5-star characters that Ayaka, Hu Tao, and Zhongli.
That's true, but we're also looking at the right hand side. We can see their bans as well. I see that Casper has banned Kazuha, and Trash has banned Raiden. Oh,
That's actually quite a smart ban from Trash because it's kind of denies the Raiden national team for Casper. See, Casper has actually picked Xiangling next.
yes, he has picked Xiangling. He has picked Albedo. It's very interesting for. I mean, I think most people would have predicted that Raiden would be banned, because she's so OP right now in the current abyss. The Raiden national team is at the top. And Trash has now picked Zhongli in his third pick as well. Who do you think will be his final pick?
Normally, I use a Hu Tao team with Zhongli and maybe Albedo as well. Wow, it looks like Trash is just going ham on all the 5-star characters, man. He's actually selecting Shenhe next. So
Wow,
it
he's
looks
going.
like it could be he's planning to do some kind of strong mono cryo or freeze team with the Ayaka. But sadly, he doesn't have Xingqiu for his Hu Tao at all, so I'm not very sure what he's gonna put in his Hu Tao team.
This is a very interesting team comp, actually. Like, who's going to be the main DPS here? It's going to be shared between Hu Tao and Ayaka, I presume. Like, Ayaka can probably be his burst DPS, and Hu Tao will probably be on field doing damage, but without Xingqiu, unfortunately.
I think his Ayaka and Hu Tao should be in separate teams, both being the hyper carry of each respective team. Whereas Casper, we can only see one main team being featured right now. It's actually the three favorites in the national team, missing the Sucrose.
Ah, okay. So basically, the players still have a chance to sort of shuffle through their characters in each team. Basically, the 8 characters here, they will shuffle it whether on team 1 or team 2. Correct?
Yep, they can actually choose how they want to move these 8 characters around. Just that Casper's team is very obviously is a variation of national right now. That team is completely done and solid already. It's those 3, and the 4th slot is always flexible, right? It could be Albedo being in the national team. It could be Sucrose. It can be even Chongyun or even Kea or Rosara. It's very flexible.
Yeah, that's true as well. Casper has picked Barbara for his 5th.
That's probably a healer that he wants for the second team. But let's take a look at the weapons on the right side. It looks like Casper has banned that's the Mist Splitter signature weapon, right, for Ayaka.
Yeah, that is true. The signature weapon for Ayaka. And Trash has banned Jade Cutter.
Yeah, Jade Cutter normally is used by, it could be Bennett, Xingqiu, even Keqing. It's quite a flexible weapon.
Yeah, they've gone on to pick a lot of new characters as well. Casper has gone on to pick Official and currently being blocked.
I think that was a Keqing, yeah.
Keqing. And then, they're so fast. Okay, Trash has gone on to pick Diona, Sucrose, and Mona for the rest of his team now. So
That's interesting. Ganri, Shenhe, Ayaka. It sounds like just a mono cryo team. Not too sure which character is going to which team comp so far, but it looks like it's going to be some kind of mono cryo with Ayaka and Shenhe with one team at least, and the other team is going to be carried by Hu Tao, protected by Zhongli, and maybe it's supported by Ganri, we're guessing.
Oh, I think we're going to see his team comp right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
All right, so Hu Tao is going second half, just as expected.
Yeah, you got it right. Yep.
Yep.
So Hu Tao and Ganyu support. Yep.
And that's the Ayaka, Mona, Shenhe, Sucrose. Kind of like a traditional freeze team with a Mona burst support.
I think he definitely has a very good team here, yeah.
Yep, those are 2 very solid teams. I can see them working out actually.
His second team isn't at the full potential because there's no Xingqiu there. Oh, he's actually reshuffling. Oh, he
Oh.
decided to change things up. I'm
I think
surprised.
because he realized that the Diona is like kind of wasted because you have a Zhongli shield.
Mm.
Okay. So he's going with the variation, the
Shen
sort of
He is with the Ganri and Hu Tao instead.
Alright, so
Right,
he can attack card.
Hey, here we
Right,
go.
here I go. Alright, so actually one of the favorite team calls for many players in the first half is actually to run sort of a cryo freeze kind of team call because the wolves are constantly like moving about. So if you manage to freeze them, then they won't be jumping around, there's lesser RNG. Oh, so this Ayaka is actually pretty well built, man. As expected for this kind of 4 players, man.
Every time I see that electro move, I'm still. Why did I do that? Let's put this into the game.
And funny thing is, it's always that last move, that small little guy in the corner that doesn't want to die, man.
Yeah, like always you get one and the other one is just nowhere to see, and then he'll just come from the back.
Okay.
You can bully me.
Alright, so down the big moves is a big issue for him. Try and get his burst back. Doesn't seem to be able to get on cooldown. He has to try and funnel some of the particles onto his Ayaka, man. Remember, every second that he's generating particles for his Ayaka is every second loss.
Written in the
So
stars.
he's able to funnel the particles quickly. He'll be having a faster rotation, and that will save a lot of time.
Take flight.
Oh, the second move didn't get hit by Ayaka's burst a little bit.
Oh man.
Swirl. Mark tip.
But the super burst will definitely help in the next rotation, assuming it lasts that long.
My apologies.
I don't think it will. But the super burst does actually help a little bit.
Let me scribe.
I see some good advanced gameplay there. He's actually focusing his attention on like the second move with higher HP.
Yeah, man. One other thing that he's doing is actually keeping the wolves at the side so that the wolves don't go all haywire.
Look, his third Ayaka burst only hit one of the moves again, so at least he got both together now.
Okay. This is looking pretty solid. Right, I think he's saving his burst for the next rotation.
I think he got it there in 1 minute. I think. Hey.
Nah, that was 2 minutes, man.
This is long
2 minutes and
overdue.
like 3 seconds. Something.
Yep. A 1 minute clear will be something that only achieved with a proper team comp, I would say. Alright.
Do your
So
master's
now we are
bidding.
seeing this
Transfiguration.
pretty weird team comp. Surprisingly working quite well. Kinda has just two main DPS where you can just swap around. Sometimes Hu Tao's doing the damage, sometimes Ganyu is doing the damage. And sometimes, Ganyu is also supporting the Hu Tao.
This is order.
Big meatball.
As you can see, the burst duration is quite long. So one super annoying thing that I find about these guys is that they kind of stagger around quite a lot. Even with a Hu Tao charge attack, they kind of just go around all over the place.
They're like monkeys running around, but they are actually lizards.
Time to go.
Yeah, I think like after the annoying electro moves and everything and chills, then I think the developers introduced this. Saw a lot of very unhappy comments from the Genshin community as well.
Take a look because it's Hu Tao, he's actually only able to take down like one lizard at a time. Because the charge attack has a very low chance of striking both lizards that are moving around.
Stabilize.
I think that will be not so much of an issue in the later chambers, but definitely in chamber 1, these will have some AoE damage, man.
That was something like 615 at the end, so it's already not a 3-star kind of run. You can see that the uncomfortable team comps are already making players take a longer time in their chamber 1 run.
Alright, so you see him not picking the crit card, not because he missed it, but because once again crit cards are not allowed in this
You
challenge.
can bully me. Shake your head.
Yeah, we actually banned the crit cards for this one because it's one of the best and strongest stats
Sakura
available.
swirl.
Alright, so this is the burst that he saved from previous.
Enhanced
Very,
animal
very
module
good grouping
75.
here. Very good. I really like this.
My apologies.
I like this where this is going. You should be able to clear this in maybe 40 seconds.
So rude.
Placing my bets, it's 40-second clear of the first half.
Whirling snow. Embrace
That's
the
about
ice.
6 seconds left in bed.
Are you gonna hold me to that bet?
You bet you Ayato bubble tea on that. Okay. Last robot.
Was 45 seconds, close enough.
Now you owe me a Ayato bubble tea actually.
Oh no. Alright.
Solidified.
My will embodied.
This is where I like to say all hell breaks loose.
Oh, I
Because
really
his,
struggle.
his attack patterns are so random. There's no way to predict. You can only see like maybe 2 seconds ahead of his next attack.
Look at how smart he is with Ganyu in the team. He can do some chip damage before the Wolf Lord lands for Tao.
Yeah man, I actually wouldn't call it chip damage man, that's like 30k damage.
Yeah.
Pretty
We're
significant.
way behind schedule.
And it looks like he's
Alright.
using the Inazuma bow.
How am I doing?
This isn't
Yep.
good.
Alright, wow, he has to be really careful man of the how living life on the edge. Because if the corrosion hits him, you will be hard.
Oh, even when the only shield is on, the Wolf Lord goes through you, there's corrosion.
Yeah man.
Very dangerous.
That's where I make the most mistakes. I assume that the Zhongli shield can protect me for everything.
I will have order.
Here comes the first meteor. The first one.
So this was exactly what I was saying, making use of the downtime of the Zhongli's burst.
That's a
No,
mistake.
Crumble.
I would say that mistake is kind of minor I would say.
Right.
I mean, okay,
Careless.
this mistake here, this is more costly. You see, he placed the pillar wrongly and it didn't even damage at all. And now he does a press hold, which is extremely costly on the time, man.
My goodness, yeah, this is the one we talked about, holding E with Zhongli shield and directly on the construct, so
Crumble.
he has no access to the Zhongli pillar.
Oh no, he missed it again.
Rise.
I think the nerves must be getting to him, man.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, was that a glitch?
Quake.
So that was
Directly
a
on
summon directly on the construct.
Blaze over.
Precious seconds there, almost like 10 plus seconds
I'm
left.
over.
Yeah, man.
At
Alright,
least
wow.
he's going back to Wu Tao.
That was some fat damage right there from the Wu Tao, man.
He needs the heal also. He needs the heal on the Wu Tao. If not, she may die. I think it's all good now. She's safe.
Yep. Not the best clear, I would say, but it's a clear.
I mean, some mistakes were made there.
Alright, now for the last chamber. So I like to call the first half of chamber 2 and 3 the warm-up phase because they're just a bunch of rune machines, you know. They're like punching bags, man.
And they didn't put the annoying triangle that
Commanding your
dashes
dreams.
backwards.
Yeah, man. Actually, I don't really like that strategy that they use. Wait for them to teleport over because it's a bit hard to estimate when they will teleport. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I rather just, you know, go in ham and attack two at one go rather than trying to get
Animal
all three.
hypostasis emulation.
Yeah.
It's impossible to get all three together for the Ayaka burst. I know this is Ayaka burst hit two of the robots, wasn't it? The first.
Sakura swirl.
Yep. It's
Written in the
it's
stars.
usually not possible, but on some rare occasions, the two at the side will actually teleport to the guy in the middle. So I would say your best bet is to hit the guy in the middle.
Yeah. But Xiangling doesn't have that problem because her AoE is really wide. I'm a fan of
Yeah.
Xiangling.
Who isn't?
Transfiguration.
She's been great since patch 1.0.
Alright, so these two big dudes. The catch here is that you have to kill two of them at the same time, and it's going to be challenging for this count.
No touching.
He needs to start capitalizing on the guy.
Cryo
Maybe
incarnate.
get some bit of
My will
AoE on the other guy as well. If not, he has to take them down one by one.
Ganyu just got a burst back.
Yep.
Higher, pants on fire.
Nice timing. Right after finishing this rotation, swap into Ganyu and cast
This
a
is
burst.
order.
Because it lasts about 15 seconds.
Solidified.
Oh, a little bit of timing. Not then at just 1 second off. It's always that worst.
Worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare. As a self player, right? Sometimes you know, when you do the plungers and you land out on the pillar, that's it.
Oh my god. Here comes the Ganyu burst.
Alright, not too bad. I can see a bit of a melt sometimes, reverse melt even. Everything is just going off. And
Yeah, without a Hydro in the team, I think a lot of time it's a reverse now going on. So like Ganri's Cryo is the one doing the reaction. Oh wait, Hu Tao just
down and down.
but it's
Oh,
okay,
man.
left a little bit.
It's the very last half of this entire.
Solidify.
It's not the end of the world. I was
Take your true form.
maybe just try and get Ganri's burst.
Oh, he's just trying to shoot them now.
Order
Just the charge shot
time.
should be going up.
At least he has not.
Only burst. Oh man, I was hoping for a cinematic ending. Alright. We are done.
That was a little bit scary at the end.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, without any retry lifelines, but at least Ganyu, she's still Ganyu, so she can still dish out a lot of damage.
Well, here we go. You get to see what he selects.
Alright, so as everyone knows, Albedo is second half. No prizes for getting that right.
Ah, it's a Xiao national team. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man,
Oh no!
looks like we all lost the bet.
Oh wait, switching it up. Yep.
Okay, national
Xiao
core
national.
and Xiao.
Oh, that's very interesting. I've never seen this variation before.
Bottom side, second team is like a Electro Charge as well as Albedo supporting. Yep.
Albedo is just Albedo.
Well, at least his Lotus procs every 2 seconds will add some supplementary damage for Kating,
Little bit of the elemental mastery from his burst.
Right, Chamber 1 is gonna be national team with Xiao. Who's ever seen this before? Gonna start off with Xingqiu Burst. Surprised he got a Bennett. Bennett is still such a great character, 6-star character. Xiangling Burst, and I think he's gonna end off with the Xiao Burst. Yeah, so every single character use their burst. All the AoE is going on. You don't really need to aim. Xiao just needs to roughly plunge in the middle of where the wolves are standing. Oh, and the big wolves are out already, even before the Xiao ultimate finished.
That was
Looks
super
like-
efficient on his part.
Yeah, and look, Xingqiu and Bennett have their bursts back already without like even any crazy funneling. Xiangling still needs a bit of funneling though. Here he's doing it. Bennett second happy. Yep, Xiangling burst is back. Xingqiu burst ongoing. Xiao. Didn't really catch if one of them were using Favonia's sword to help Xiao out, but
Yeah, that's true.
looks like his energy management is really great though.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised that this is coming from a mobile player, man. These jump plungers are really smooth.
The first player took almost like 2 minutes to clear this wolf side.
And he didn't even need 1.5 minutes, man.
Casper is doing it in looks like almost like 1 minute 20 seconds. Looks like
Fantastic, man.
lots of AoE damage coming out from that. Xiangling national team with Xiao support. I would say actually Xiao is the main DPS with Xiangling support. Okay, this is looks like a little bit like an Electro Charge team. Putting down the Albedo Lotus. Kating doing the burst. Official's bird's already out. Kating just doing the charge attacks. 2 medium lizards to go for in the first wave. Oh, Kating got her second burst already. Nice. He's not using the Albedo burst at all though, I noticed. Maybe he's saving it for the Wolf Lord later. And Barbara is just really there as a safety net, I think. Hardly got to use her heals. Just
I
got
think
to use
she's there as well for a little bit of the electro charge.
yeah.
Some reactions to get a bit of the energy back as well. The double electro resonance.
Yeah, he just owns the Barbara E for a little bit of small passive healing, but I think he's confident with his dodging ability and using the burst to iframe and dodge some of the enemy attacks. Means
Funny thing is, I think he gets his burst so fast that half the time he's in the iframe.
yeah, but again, I don't think he's using the Albedo burst at all. Seems to be saving it for Golden Wolf Lord in the next chamber, I guess.
Very interesting.
This is just a raw Kating carry team right now that we see. Truly a Kating main. Oh, that Albedo Lotus? Alright, he got it. Looks like the 2 lizards are almost dead.
Okay, that's that one last guy. Wow.
And he got it. 7 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock.
3-star clear, man. Even with a crippled team.
Yeah, he did it slightly faster than the previous player. Okay, it looks like he's going to select the 30% attack card when your HP is over 50%. Xiao and Xiangyi do not have energy though, but these are just robots, not too deadly. Starting off with the Xingqiu burst into Bennett burst, and Xiaoling got her burst back. Nice. Xiao doesn't have his burst back. And now he has it. It's just AoE heaven. This team is literally AoE heaven, look at that.
Oh, 23 seconds clear, man.
937 I saw on the clock, yeah. 23 seconds clear. Just that no one has their burst, I feel. Because they all die in one rotation.
Nah, man, you underestimate Cell's energy generation, man.
Oh, this is the one that is gonna be slightly tricky. He has only Fischl as a range character. And Albedo is gonna take care of wolf constructs. I'm curious to see how that happens. Oh, he's trying to hit the wolf in the air. Look at that starling, man.
To compensate for his lack of an archer unit.
Yeah.
Don't have the Ganyu to deal with him.
So he just used the Katsing's burst to hit while the wolf is kind of still flying in the air, but at medium altitude. So this is where he dishes out his big damage with Katsing. Charge attack spam. Oh, is he gonna use burst? There he goes. Katsing burst again. And I think the wolf is gonna go into his shielded phase now.
Alright, time to answer your question, Donuts. How many hits of Albedo does it take?
I think he's gonna at least use the burst once. Albedo's burst. Okay. So 1 E and 1 Q. Look at that. He got it. So the Q has 2 hits.
Yeah, man. Not even the Q can one-shot.
So that's 1 Albedo E. 2.
Oh
So
no,
he really has
Albedo actually needs 3, man. 3 hits to take down.
Okay, at least he did it like efficiently as Albedo can. First Albedo E again. And it doesn't matter if you summon it on the construct because the Lotus is not gonna pulse anyway. Okay, and he got that's pretty good. I'm surprised that people actually use Albedo for this. I would personally use Ling Guang.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't use an Albedo solo to clear this.
Yeah. Right, looks like he's gonna probably deplete all of the wolf's boss in this rotation. Or will he start flying again? Let's see.
Actually, it's very interesting that he's hitting the tail rather than the head. Because if he hits so much on the head, he will actually fly up.
Oh really? There's such a rumor. Oh, it just
Not the wolf, but the character itself. Because sometimes there's a bit where you just fly into the air. It's very weird.
He managed to down the wolf lord just as it starts to fly up again.
Very nice.
Pretty efficient run, yeah.
Alright, he's taking all the super valuable buffs.
Xiaoling and Xiao, once again, the 2 energy hungry characters do not have their burst. But Bennett is there to help out. Xiaoling got the burst back. The first 3 characters just generate so much energy that Xiao can feed off them in a way. Here comes Xiao. I think that one of the robots already almost dead. And then just AoE heaven again. Xiangling's power needle is spinning all around, hitting both robots, and Xiao's plunge just hits both robots as well. He doesn't even need to use the next burst from Xingqiu or Bennett at all. It's just 1 rotation again.
Yeah, man, his first chamber clears are always so satisfying, man.
2 big lizard bosses. So once again, this is gonna be a Katsing main carry, supported with supplementary damage from the Electro-Fischl and the Geo-Fischl, which is Albedo. When Albedo first came out, people said he was a Geo-Fischl.
I can see where that is coming from.
Yeah, notice that he doesn't use shields at all, and he has not even pressed... Oh, I've said it too soon. Pressed Barbara out once. He decided to heal then. But Barbara's weakness is there's almost no energy generation from her, yeah? So he won't have access to Barbara's ult for a very long time. At least half a minute or more.
It's almost a one-time use.
Per chamber, per half. And Kating's AoE, if the lizards are standing far apart, they can't really hit both. It looks like he's not really working on the purple lizard, he's just working on the blue lizard for now.
So the same weakness applies for him, man. The single targetness. Only the burst can hit both of them.
See, they were standing just slightly far apart. One of the lizards has a lot more health than the other
Oh
one.
no, he has to be careful, man. Oh no, I called it, man.
But there's a C6 Barbara.
Oh, nice, nice.
So his Kating's revived because of C6 Barbara. Wow,
Clutch,
that's a close call, man. That's his main carry.
100% calculated.
That's why you have a C6 Barbara, boys. Don't be sad when you roll a Barbara constellation. And this last burst should almost take them both out. Just left a little bit. Wow.
And we have the cinematic albedo finish.
Will it clear both of them?
And oh man, denied of my satisfaction once again.
Not bad, not bad. Even though there was a death, you know, an unexpected death, but because of C6 Barbara, the Kating came back to life.